All right. We're gonna rant. We're gonna rant, and the reason we're rant. Why do I have a towel around me? Because I got out of the shower like 20 minutes ago, and I've been trying to make this perfect rant video that encapsulates every fucking thing I hate about the Orange Man being in office again. You know, I'll be honest with you. And back in 2020, I was one of those people who was telling Trump he lost the election, and I thought it was funny because I thought this guy's never gonna fucking win again, and then he won again in 2024. I just fucking the fact that people voted for this clown, and then are surprised by the dumb shit he's doing, the illegal shit he's doing. He's a criminal. He's a hardcore criminal, and he's a PDF. He's a PDF. He's in the Epstein files. He's in the Epstein files, guys. But anyway, so I'm just listen. When I filed my taxes this year, I got a ding on my tax return. They said we have to verify your identity because tax return. We have to verify you are who you are. So they sent me a form, or not a form, but like a paper that had a code on it, and I'd have to input the code into the IRS website to get this tax return form. Okay? Okay. And then I had to wait 2 months. 2 months. Or maybe a month and a half. For this form to arrive. And when it finally did, I input it immediately. I even called them up and I was like, listen, I fucking put the code in. I want my tax refund. I want my tax refund because I earned that shit. Okay? And they're like, okay, it's gonna go to the payment method on file, which was I think was my NetSpend card. They not let you file your taxes. Okay? God, that's fucking peeling off a piece of skin. That's dead. Anyway. Anywho. So I waited about 4 weeks, almost 4 weeks, for my tax refund to come in. My federal tax refund, not my state. My state came a few weeks within, that time. Okay? Okay? I waited, and it finally came. Okay? And I was happy. I was like, fuck yeah. Tax refund. I think I might have bought a game with part of it. Like, I only kept $40 of it for whatever I wanted. I put the rest away. But listen to me. Listen. Now the University of Maine at Augusta, a college that I personally go to, I am a student there. This is my last semester. I have 2 classes that I have to do. One is in accounting for management decisions, I think it's called, and the second one is it's just a writing class. Bruh. No joke. Just a writing class. Anywho, listen. Now they're asking for income verification. They're asking for what was it? ID and statement of purpose verification. Okay. No, that's not a problem. But they're asking for years going back a few years. And I'm just like, bro, you have all that. What are you confused about? Like, it's fine that you ask me for this year's, but to ask me for every year prior, like, I don't even qualify for financial aid. At least like right now, because I've taken out the full amount for financial aid that I can. Anywho, they're asking for income verification, ID statement of purpose, and I've already sent the college a copy of my ID, or like a picture of my ID. They have my ID right there. Right there. They have it. They have a picture of it. They have one of the forms that I freaking had them send. And they apparently have now requested the same forms that I already filled out. The Department of Education is requesting all these forms, even ones I've already filled out. Figure that out. That doesn't make sense. I think Trump is just trying to criticize me for criticizing him and thinking he is a piece of shit, which I do. I think he's a piece of shit. I think he is one of the worst president by far that has ever graced the United States. And I use the word grace. I use it like nonchalantly, basically. I think the government system in Canada is probably a lot stronger than the United States government, because, first of all, the Canadians haven't tried to become a dictatorship. And I'm sorry, but every Republican in Congress, it's even one of my senators, Senator Susan Collins. She's a bitch. I don't care. She's a bitch. She's terrible. Awful piece of shit. She's a piece of shit. Lisa Murkowski, I think she's a senator for Alaska. I think. She's a piece of shit as well. She is. No one's denying it. Anywho. So, I mean, listen, I know I owe Social Security a lot of money. Well, let me tell you, I could pay it back in like $200 payments per month. I will pay it back. I just expect them to set up a payment plan with me. I already filled out the form for it today. I already did. But the fact that I'm being dinged for shit that I've already filled out comes to show me, or it shows me, that the Department of Education does not know what they're fucking doing. And that they're trying to spite me, which is a big deal for me. Spiting me, of course. I will call them, the University of Maine at Augusta, on Monday and Tuesday to see if I did mail them a 2024-2025 form. And I did already, last week, mail them the 2025-2026 form. It's my last semester, be aware. And they're also, I guess the Department of Education is also asking for tax information. But the university says they already have that. So they can just check that off my list. I will call them Monday and Tuesday to make sure it's done. And if all else fails, be aware, if all else fails, I have a train ticket for, from here, not here, but like from Portland, which is the closest metropolitan city close to me. I live in South Portland. I have a train ticket from Portland to Brunswick for this week. For this coming week, I should say. This coming week. I will be taking a train from Portland to Brunswick. I'll even take the train freaking, even if I don't need to. Because I'm not going to waste a train ticket. I don't know what I'll do in Brunswick, but I sure as shit would enjoy a nice relaxing day away from home. You know what I mean? And I don't know what's in Brunswick, but to be honest with you, I think it might be interesting to just go there. And if I have to, go to Augusta, I will. It's only a $40 Uber ride from Brunswick to Augusta, and that's what I will do if I have to. If I have to, guys, I ain't gonna do it if I don't have to. But if I have to, I'll just fill out every form there. Okay? Okay? We clear on that? I will fill out every fucking form that I have to fill out. There. In front of them. I'll even fill out the forms that they don't say I need, but I'll fill those out anyway. Every fucking form. They can take multiple copies of my ID. I don't care. I don't care. Okay? They can suck it. My point is with all this, ladies and gentlemen, that Trump has been a tragedy for the American people. And be aware, my father was born in Canada. Maybe that's why he's freaking punishing me with all this shit, oh, blah, 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 blah. You gotta punish this guy because he's the son of a guy who was born in Canada. Give me a fucking break. If I want to go to Canada, I will fucking go to Canada. I gotta fucking, oh god. Imagine if I freaking try to apply for. Oh god. Oh god, I just realized. What if I try to apply for a freaking, a passport? A U.S. passport or the either the book or the passport card. What happens if I end up not being allowed to have a passport? Imagine that. Imagine that. I don't have a passport. Jesus Christ. Imagine if I'm not even allowed to have a fucking passport. A passport, people. And I'm an American citizen. I've been an American citizen since I was born. Technically, my father's an American citizen since he was born too, because he's the son of American citizens. But no, friggin' apparently, according to Trump, I should be punished for my feelings on the guy. That I don't think he's a freaking a swell guy. I don't think he's a swell guy. I think he's a freaking piece of shit. And that's my opinion. And he can suck it. Anywho, fuck, I don't even know what I want to do. I don't know what I want to do. I've been playing Resident Evil 7 the last few days. In case you guys have been wondering why I haven't really been uploading to YouTube or TikTok or whatever, that is why. I've been playing video games. Yeah, and doing schoolwork occasionally. Actually, I did schoolwork. I did it's pretty good. It's a pretty good class, writing class that I'm in now. The accounting class doesn't start for another 6 weeks, something like that. I think it starts the middle of October, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. I really wish I could play Resident Evil on my phone. Just mentioning out of the blue. I wish I could take my Samsung here and play Resident Evil on it, but it's only on iOS. You can only play Resident Evil games on a phone on iOS, which kind of sucks. Because I have an iPhone, but it's an iPhone 14 Pro Max. It's the one before the 15 Pro and 15 Pro Max. So it's incapable of playing those games. I could play it on my iPad though if I had more storage. Yeah. Yeah, no. No, that sucks. To be honest. I'm sorry. Sorry. I feel sorry for me if I don't get to play Resident Evil on an Apple device. I would buy a new iPhone though. My iPhone's paid off. But I don't want to do that until I move because I've been having trouble with FedEx. FedEx seems to deliver when freaking they require a signature, or at least for Spectrum Mobile or Spectrum, services they do. And a lot of times they'll deliver it right to my door. Anywho, yeah, I'm pretty much done talking about stuff. Um, and now I'm just talking just to talk. Figure that out. Anyway, this is Kendo. See you later.